And I hope members of Congress hear this. A majority of Americans believe that the government is, quote, corrupt and rigged against me, end of quote. People believe the government is corrupt and rigged against them. Further, according to a USA Today poll that came out last week, a very strong majority no longer believe that the Democratic or Republican parties are responding to their needs, and we need to move to a multi-party system. And I think what is most frightening in terms of where the American people are politically today is that there is actually a growing number of Americans who believe that they may have to take up arms against their own government in order to accomplish what they think needs to be done. Madam President, all of this speaks to a very, very dangerous moment for American democracy, and in a number of ways it resembles the conditions that existed in Europe in the 1920s and early 1930s, which led to fascism and totalitarianism. In other words, at a time when so many of our people are hurting, many of them no longer believe that in our democratic system, government is capable of responding to their needs, and they are losing faith in our democracy. The people of this country believe, and in my view correctly, that we have a corrupt political system dominated by the wealthy and the powerful, and that we have a rigged economy in which large corporations are seeing huge profits, some cases heaviest profits ever, while the middle class and working families continue to see a decline in their standard of living. Let me just give you one small example of what is going on, and that is within the last few weeks, while Americans continue to pay outrageously high gas prices at the pump. Prices are going down, but they're still a lot higher than they were a year ago, 2 years ago. And while people pay high prices, Exxon, Mobil, Shell, and BP reported a record-breaking $46 billion in profits during the second quarter. People pay more at the gas pump. The major oil companies are seeing huge profits. In terms of the extremely high price of prescription drugs, 3 large pharmaceutical companies, Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, and AbbVie, increased their profits last year by 90% to $54 billion, a 90% increase in their profits